Whoa! Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Look, ignore my little niece, alright? She's gonna be crying in the background. If you hear her, good luck. I don't know what she wants. She probably is listening to cartoons or something like that. But Jurgen Klopp has come out this week, or last week actually. This is Sunday, so last week. He said that, you know what? Bayern Munich are the best team in the world. That's what he was saying. They have the biggest chance at the Champions League. By the way, the Champions League automatically means you're the best team in Europe, which means you're the best team in the world, because there's no other league in Europe as good as just the Champions League. There's no other league in the world that's as good as the Champions League. There's no African Champions League that has these real ballers. If you win the Champions League, you're essentially, a player from your squad is definitely in the top 5 for the Ballon d'Or. It's just a fact. Liverpool had like 2 players in the top 5. But let's go on what Klopp said. Before I do that though, please, a lot of you that watch these videos don't subscribe. The point of subscribing is to tell me that, hey, these videos are good. Keep them coming. So make sure you subscribe and share the videos. Not share, like tweet 5 billion times. You know, if someone's a Bayern fan or if someone would be interested in watching the channel, just share the videos with them. I highly appreciate it. It tells me that people care. And if you subscribe, it tells me that people care enough to actually stay tuned in. You don't have to watch every single video. I don't even watch every single video that I make. I do watch my videos. No, I watch them because I want to see what can I improve. Sometimes I realize I say the word "you know" a lot. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should just slow down when I know that I'm going to say that word. Or that phrase. It's not something that I do, so watching my videos is good. So hopefully you share the videos. But let's go on to this Klopp thing. Before I go, let me just tell you a brief history of just what I've experienced over the last few years with Bayern. With Klopp coming out and praising us, I was thinking to myself, before I made this, before I started recording, I haven't really watched Bayern do well. No, seriously. Here's what happened, right? In 2018, after the World Cup, I watched the entire World Cup because I'm a World Cup. I admit it. I enjoyed the World Cup more than I enjoy any other competition. The World Cup for me is the best footballing tournament ever. If you win the World Cup, you're the best team in that decade. The country is the best team in that decade. You can't dispute that. The players that come, look at France's team now. You're gonna see that French national team thing go on to the next World Cup. And it's just so nice. So I love the World Cup. It's every 4 years. It's more prestigious. Champions League is lovely. And I think it's the most important club competition. But the World Cup is the most important competition in football. More people watch it. So 2014 World Cup, 2010. Yeah, these are the World Cups you're going to watch. 2018. That's the World Cup that I really decided, you know what? I'm going to become a regular watcher every single week. I didn't watch Bayern regularly. I identified it as a Bayern fan since Ian Robin decided to turn me into one. But I didn't watch Bayern every single week. I didn't care. I didn't care if Bayern got to the Champions League. Yeah, if anyone asked me, I'm a Bayern Munich fan. I support Bayern Munich. They should do good. I didn't watch us play. I didn't watch any team play. I didn't watch any Champions League. I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch the 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, even the 2018 Champions League final. I didn't care. It wasn't that interesting to me because I'm like, if Bayern are in it, then I'll watch it. If Bayern aren't, I don't care. And the Bundesliga, I watched one game or 30 seconds, and then I'll find something better to do. But then I don't know what happened in my brain, but 2018 I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna watch every single Bayern game. I'm gonna watch legit. If I missed a DFB Pokal game, guess what I come home and do? Because usually these games happen when I'm at school. Like I'll be in science class and Bayern are playing Frankfurt or something. I don't know. Or Leverkusen or Heidenheim. I don't freaking know. These teams that you just know we should beat, but we'll probably concede 4 goals to and win 5-4. Nico Kovac, thanks a lot. But I looked at it and I was so freaking invested from 2018. It's because of the World Cup. Obviously, I watched that and I was like, you know what, I want to watch every single week because I have my own computer, right? I have my own setup. It's more convenient. It just, you know, when you don't have that, when we had a giant TV. We paid like close to $100 per month to have that TV in that living room. No one sits in the living room. We literally were paying money. No one was watching the TV. Everyone would be on their phone if the TV was on. If I ever went to that living room, it wasn't to watch TV. Now he canceled the TV thing. No one watches TV in this house. So if you think I'm waking up at 7:30 for no reason to go turn on a Bayern Munich game on Fox Sports 2, you're mistaken. And we did have these channels. I just couldn't care less. I just wasn't as interested as I am now. But then, like I was saying, I was thinking, we've been crap. Niko Kovac. That's where I think my most daunting game, I keep saying it, is Frankfurt this season, 5-1. I have never watched my team get embarrassed as much as I did versus Frankfurt. I've never sat here and had so much shame. It wasn't even like just a solely Kovac thing. It was because he came out before the game and said Frankfurt had the best fans, which for me, as a Bayern fan, I'm going to feel a certain way because you're insulting me. I might not be a stadium-going fan. I might not be that. I support from watching on my screen. I support in different various ways. I support by keeping Bayern relevant on the social media. I'm constantly engaging with people and making sure they know who Bayern are. We're the best club of all time. But when he said that, I was like, yeah, shut up, man. I wanted Kovac out. I've made videos on wanting Kovac out. And then legit, we lost 5-1. I was sitting here and my mouth was just... Lewa scored the first goal. I was like, yeah, let's smash them. Let's show them we have a better fan base. Let's do it, guys. And then we lose 5-1. And I still don't feel good. We're playing Frankfurt again in 3 days. We better smash them. We better absolutely knock them off their freaking perch. I hope their stadium breaks down. I genuinely do. I have hate in my heart for Frankfurt. But like I said, we were crap under Niko Kovac. And now that I see... against Chelsea, everyone remember this? This is a story time type of video, don't worry. In February 25th when we played Chelsea, I've been hyping up the game. Literally, when the draw happens, we started hyping up the game on this channel. And then when it starts getting closer, right? What happened was I'm in this competition in my school, a business club, marketing club. I qualified to go to the next stage. It was a really competitive thing, like thousands of people around my state. I qualified to go to the next stage because I'm good at what I do. No, I failed, but then I qualified anyways. I'm pretty freaking lucky, aren't I? But I went to there. It was a 5-star hotel. 4 days out of my freaking week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was there for 4 days. And I missed Bayern Chelsea. If I would have probably done the match reaction, which is why you can't find the match reaction for the Bayern Chelsea game, except the made up one we did a few months ago when football wasn't back. I think I did it around the time the second leg would have happened. We did a make-up match reaction. Bayern apparently won 4-0. It never happened, but I made it. It was really freaking cool. But I was just sitting in this hall with thousands of people, all in suit. I'm there like genuinely. When that third goal went in, I screamed. I'm not gonna lie. I was so over the moon. I couldn't stop texting my friend about it. My friend's a Chelsea fan, huge Chelsea fan. We talked about Bayern every single day, Bayern Chelsea every single day when it was announced. I think we were talking about how Bayern could pick up Chelsea, and I was like, it's never gonna happen. And then the next day, Bayern picked up Chelsea, and we would not stop talking about it. It was non-stop, me and this guy, and one of my good friends, and we just talked about it. Every single day, PE weights class, getting popped every single day, and that's when the Chelsea game. The reason I'm bringing that up is that's when it settled into me that damn, this Bayern team is good. Like I like these players. A lot of people like our squad. People didn't like our squad under Niko Kovac, but it's the exact same freaking squad we had. Remember, this is the exact same team that was underperforming under Niko Kovac last season, and you add 2 more players, Lucas Hernandez and Pavard, who haven't really played. But even then, they were all underperforming under Niko Kovac. And then you come into now, this is the exact same squad. Muller's still here, by the way. And then I just like our players now. I'm really, really invested in this squad. I like it. And like I was saying, Jurgen Klopp coming out and saying this is a freaking daunting Bayern team. Muller coming out and saying anyone that wants to play us, come try it. That's what I like to hear. That's the type of energy and attitude I like hearing from Muller. But I'm so excited that I'm just genuinely excited. I think we have a really big shot here, Bayern. If we mess this up, I'll be surprised because we messed it up last decade. Let me tell you something. I've watched the semifinals over the years, Bayern versus whoever, Real Madrid, etc. I've watched them seen them a billion times. Right? When I did it, especially the quarantine, I was watching too many old Bayern games. I rewatched the 2001 final for no reason whatsoever. I tried to watch the 1999 final versus Real Madrid, but I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to do it. I don't like watching a game I know we lose. I like watching a game where I know, okay, we win, but I still want to watch us score every single goal and just put it to them. But Man United is just, you lost in injury time. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But watching older Bayern teams, especially in 2014 with the Pep era, I feel like we heavily underperformed. Not because as a team we were I think it was just different. There's a different dynamic now. I feel like the players are a lot more unified than under Pep. A lot of people, a lot of players, even players that loved Pep, have come out and said, Pep Guardiola is not a manager, he's a tactician. He doesn't come to you and give you a hug when you're crying. He won't do that. He'll give you a fake hug for the cameras, but he's not going to actually care for you like a real manager should. And I was thinking to myself, that's a reason why Bayern underperformed under Pep, especially when it mattered. It's the same reason Pep is underperforming at City, and I was like, dang, that makes so much sense. Because under Jupp Heynckes, I see a video of Jupp running around after Ribery. It just looks so cute. I'm not even a girl, and I don't get sentimental about these things. So adorable, though. It's just running around after Ribery, and it's so adorable. And I think of Jurgen Klopp, right? Klopp saying these things. Jurgen Klopp and Hansi Flick, like I said, are very similar. They're not like some perfect tactician. They do some very basic things. Our tactics are very basic. A lot of winning teams are very basic. Liverpool is a basic squad. I think Jordan Henderson, Van Dijk isn't even that talented overall. Like, he's not some exceptional tackler. He's just basic. He does everything right. That's what a basic baller does. Firmino, he's a lot more technical. But the spine of that Liverpool team with the Hendersons, the Wijnaldums, these are Fabinho, basic players. They're not overly gifted. Fabinho can't spray a zillion-yard pass. But I think about it, and it's about basics. But it's not just about basics. It's about getting the best out of your current squad. And I think Hansi Flick has gotten the best out of this Bayern Munich squad more than any manager that's played with the same amount of players. Pep couldn't get the best out of our squad because he couldn't get the best trophies. And I love how Bayern's board love covering for themselves. They knew letting Jupp go was too early. I don't know exactly if Jupp was sick. No, he wasn't. I think what Bayern decided was, hey, Jupp, we don't want to sack you or anything. You just want a treble. So they were like, hey, Pep. Bayern are smart. They're gonna want to be smart. Pep is out of a job. One of the greatest managers, or potentially at the time would have been one of the, and he is now. He's still one of the greatest managers of all time because of his influence on the game. So Bayern were like, we want a piece of that pie. Instead of just keeping what was working, they decided to move. If we had Jupp, I guarantee you we would have been to at least 2 more Champions League finals. Under Jupp Heynckes, we would have probably won at least 2. I think the way we were moving and playing in that 2013 season and won that treble, that was a Bayern team that I think was one of the best, like in terms of fluidity, everything. We were so fluid, versatile players. Ribery and Robin were tracking back. It was a really grindy team. That German energy with the spine of the Schweinsteigers, the Mullers coming through. It was an amazing team to watch. And now we're looking at that same type of influence with Hansi Flick. And I think that team, the way Hansi Flick is managing, he's younger than when Jupp was here. The way Hansi Flick is, I think we'll win a treble. We'll win like 3 Champions League at least this decade. Bayern Munich, mark my words, will dominate this next decade. Because I've never seen a team, not just Bayern-wise, a team in general that's as organized and as... Dude, I think every single player on that pitch versus Leverkusen knew they won after Leverkusen went up. They knew, okay, yeah, we won. We've already won. Before the game started, they knew, okay, we got the title in the bag. They knew. We can't lose this title. 7 points. Dortmund is going to drop points too. They have to play Leipzig. No one can just take our points. But somehow we still ended up turning on the engine. Lewandowski and Muller getting sent or missing the next game just so we can win. Even though we know we've already won the title. Our title run is much easier than Dortmund's title run. because one, we're 7 points ahead now, and two, Dortmund have to play Leipzig, and we only have to play Mönchengladbach, and that's the only tough, real competitive team left. That's an amazing mentality to have. That's amazing. I've never seen that in a lot of teams. It's the same way I saw Liverpool do it last season. I respect Liverpool so highly, although I don't like them. I don't like what they did to us. But that fashion that they came to the Allianz and weren't scared of us, it's not because of... It was our fault. Niko Kovac didn't make it easier for Liverpool to be scared of us. They came to us with this fear or with this mentality that we're going to win. And they just left with a win. 3 goals won. 3-1, man. I still remember that game. I'm not watching a highlight. I won't watch the clips. I've only seen the Mane thing we did with Neuer. But I think we have a huge shot this decade, and I like what Klopp's saying. The guy's like, yeah, I admit it. Congratulations to Bayern if they win the Champions League. All they have to do is keep their best players fit, and that's what we're gonna do. And another thing is Hansi Flick. We haven't gotten that many injuries, or I think you forget who gets injured under Hansi Flick, because under Kovac, you would make excuses for him like, oh, he gets too many injuries. Well, Hansi Flick has gotten a similar amount of injuries, but it hasn't made a huge impact because Zegzi will come in and score. Leo was out and we beat Hoffenheim 6-0. Yeah, I just love that. Sorry if this video was just a story time-esque thing. I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to be. I just like talking. But thank you everyone so much for watching this. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share the videos. Turn on the post notifications to know when we're live every single day. Yeah, thank you everyone so much. Mia san mia and peace.